Hey friends, how's it going? Ah, craziness. I just went and threw the ball for the dog outside for a little bit, and it is a beautiful, like, 30 degrees, and I was out there barefoot, you know, Iowa. But there's no snow on the ground, so that's a bonus, and yeah, all the fun things. Hey, I just wanted to come live here and talk to you a little bit about this new group I'm going to be starting. It's actually, it kind of came from a concept or idea that um, you guys asked for. So I put out a poll the other day, actually like a couple weeks ago. Someone asked me about that cleanse that I did last June, to start my year off right, right? My birth year off right. Back in June on my birthday, I started a 21-day cleanse. Really, it was just a healthy eating plan for 21 days. And I did that, and I got amazing results with it, like I always do when I do it. And so that someone asked me about that, like way back in December. So I decided I'm going to order it. I'm going to do it with this person. I'm super excited to do it. She's found a couple people to do it with her too. So there's like 4 or 5 of us that are doing it. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to ask my audience, like, what is it that you struggle with the most? Is it the fitness part? Is it the nutrition part? And so many people have commented nutrition. So that meant I was like, hey, I should probably offer it up to everyone else too. And you're probably like, okay, I'm kind of interested. I kind of want to eat better. I know it's hard for me, but I don't want to spend a lot of money. I don't want to do all these things. I'm not sure. So I want to share with you just like 3 things that that I have available that you can do with us, that you can get and just eat well. So like eat right, feel amazing, right? And that it's so true. When you eat and you fuel your body with good foods, when you fuel your body with good things, it feels good. Just like a car runs really well on the premium fuel because it's getting the right things for it to function at its best. So when you can fuel your body well, it automatically feels better. It automatically sleeps better. It automatically has more energy. It automatically has all of those things. So we just have to really learn how to fuel our bodies well, which can be super hard in today's society because everything on the shelves in the grocery store is man-made, right? Such a struggle. Everything in the grocery store, it seems like, on the grocery store is man-made. And when we really can kind of peel back some of those layers and we can go for the things that are God-made, right? Like that God created here on this earth, we feel better. So I want to share with you a couple tricks, strategies, some tools that I have available that you can have too and do with us. Thanks so much for being here, Emily and Dawn and Darla. Thanks, guys. And I see a couple more people. Thank you, thank you. But I'm going to be doing this ultimate reset is what it's called. It's kind of resetting your body, kind of going back to basics. I'm going to start on the 13th, but we have a couple other people, like they talked about the girl that I'm going to do it with. I'm doing it the 13th because it's just kind of where it fits into my schedule. But with a girl I'm going to do it with, she's going to start the next week. So we're going to have this open group for anybody that wants to do it with us. You just have to order the kit and get started with us. But then I'm also going to talk about a couple other options that we have that if you don't want to buy a kit to do something to this just this 21-day program, you don't have to do this one with us. You can jump in with a different nutrition plan. I have this one. I love doing this one. It's 21 days. It's all, it comes with this guidebook, has different supplements in it. Kind of see which direction I'm going. It has these different supplements in it that are all natural, all things that come from the earth that are good for you, like this, kind of backwards on my screen. This green one is called Greens, Power Greens, and it's made of spinach and kale and celery, and I got cheat. Spinach, kale, celery, and matcha, I think is the other one. So they're all real foods. And this one is called this one here. It's actually the same as what's in here. This is called Soothe, and it's has turmeric and aloe in it. So again, all natural stuff, just helping your body feel good. And so there's a series of supplements that will help your body absorb the nutrients from your food, and it will also help you just feel your absolute best because you're going to be eating real foods and you're going to be detoxing yourself from all the man-made stuff. There's a schedule in here that tells you exactly what you should do when. There are full-blown recipes in here that tells you exactly what you should be eating when. So like day 9 here, a breakfast is fresh fruit plate, and you can basically, what I do is, like, I don't always have all these fruits in season. So like kiwi's not going to be in season for me. Some berries may not be in season for me, but I'm going to do it with frozen berries work really well, or some melons. And so if these items in here don't specifically work for you, you can swap them out for others, but just get the same amounts, right? So like for breakfast, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 3.5 cups of fruit. That's a lot of fruit, but that's really kind of the only time you eat fruit during the day. And then lunch is a salad that has a recipe book in here, and then some other things. And then dinner is some beans and rice and steamed zucchini and all of those things. So this one over here has a sweet potato soup, which is really good. I make a lot of these recipes even when I'm not doing the Ultimate Reset, because it's just really that awesome. Beets and collard greens, I usually skip and use a different recipe from that week. This one here is one of my absolute favorites, called edamame roasted corn succotash. I gotta move in the right screen so you can see. And this one is super good, and we make this here all year long, whether I'm doing this cleanse or not. But it's just really good, and so it's super laid out. And what you go from week 1, where you start off with week 1. Whoops. You start off with just a clean eating diet. So like here's day 1, which is super delicious. Toast and eggs. And then you have a big salad for lunch, and you have salmon, asparagus, and potatoes for dinner. Does that sound bad? I don't think so. It's actually really good. And then these tacos, these Southwest veggie tacos, those are also super delicious. I tend to eat those a lot all year long. And then there's just really good stuff. This roasted medley, something I took with me to Thanksgiving and Christmas this year to my mom's side, because they actually requested it. And so it's super good. So this whole thing, you can do this program with us. Just message me. And then in the back, there's all the other recipes that go with it. So you get to keep this book and use the recipes all year long. It's going to tell you how to do all the things. So go ahead. And then if you're also like, oh, that looks like it's really complicated, I don't know what to do with that. There's also, it's called a Reset the Crunch. Let me see if I can find it. And you can like mass cook your meals. So there you have like, it's just in an easier format, like a 1-page menu versus the other way. So that's an option for you. And so we're gonna be doing that here at the end of the month. Thanks for jumping on, guys. We're gonna be doing this here. I'm gonna start the 13th. So if you wanna do it with me on the 13th, you need to kind of get your kit this weekend. If you wanna do it the next week after that, I think it's like what, 20th or something like that. When my friend is doing it, you'll definitely be a part of the group. I'm here to support you, here to help you. You'll have people doing it with you. But it's a great 21-day plan. The first week you're going to go clean eating. The second week you're going to go vegetarian, and the third week you go vegan, along with the supplements, like I said. But to make sure your body's absorbing all the nutrients and stuff. It's super delicious. It's super good, and you feel awesome when you do it. Like it really just goes back to basics. I always, it does say like you shouldn't work out when you do it, but I've done it multiple times, working out and not working out. Working out to me is my therapy. I have to do it. So I do work out when I do it, but there's also a yoga program that comes with this, and it's just really good. Now, if you're not into this one, but you still struggle with nutrition and you still want to work on that, every time that you order a Beachbody On Demand product, or you, with Beachbody On Demand, like the basic challenge pack or whatever, like you're going to get this basic nutrition guide. Okay. It just really teaches you, has really great recipes in it, and it's going to teach you how to eat. And it has just really good stuff in it. Now it's super basic, but it's definitely something that you would get with it. So that's an option to follow. And then Beachbody On Demand and the blog always have great recipes, always have like full out meal plans that you can just print off and use. So nutrition doesn't have to be scary. Nutrition doesn't have to be complicated. And nutrition doesn't have to be something that feels bad. It can definitely be something that feels good. And when you eat right, you feel amazing. So why not, right? So I had someone reach out to me the other day and say like, I reached out to them because they're watching my stories, and they actually made a comment. It was really sweet of them. And I was like, you should do this with me. And it was actually a fella. And I was like, normally don't reach out to guys, but this guy I know really well. And he was like, I can't do any of those exercise those exercise things because I was in an accident a while ago. Like my body just can't move that way. But just because you can't do the fitness part of it, or you don't feel like you can do the moves that I'm doing in my fitness, doesn't mean that you can't work on your nutrition. Nutrition is for everyone. And so when you feel good, when you fuel your body well and you feel good doing it, then you're going to just have better sleep, your mood's going to be better, you're going to have more energy in life, you're going to just feel so good. So, there's there's definitely the cleanse. There's definitely something you can do with us starting this month. But there's also 2 very complete nutrition programs that we have that really are amazing. One of them is called To Be Mindset, and it's really a tracking system and a kind of plate it method. So it's really veggies most, water a lot. It's really tracking and kind of when you're eating certain food groups. And this one is not portioned. It is literally you deciding what you're going to eat and tracking it, knowing what your current reality is and how it's making you feel, and reflecting on those kinds of things really helps you. Ilana Milstein is the creator of it. She's the one that teaches all of the information through it. It's through a video series. There's an app on your phone that you can get and go through there, or you can do it on the online portal on Beachbody On Demand. And once you purchase the kit, it has lots of great information in here. So if I go to, I have it set up for containers right now. But when you go to Beachbody On Demand and you go to nutrition, you'll be able to see, there's an ultimate reset button there. Let me see if I can dim this. There's an ultimate reset one that's in there. You're going to get all kinds of videos and things in there for the ultimate reset, but then there's also To Be Mindset. And To Be Mindset has tons of great videos in there as well. She teaches you how to go grocery shopping, why certain food groups are good and better than others. It talks about how to lose weight, focusing on 2 pounds at a time. Like, it's been super amazing. My friend Sarah started this program in, I want to say October. Maybe end of October, November, December. She lost 30 pounds in 2 months just by adding in more veggies, just by focusing on, no carbs at night, just by focusing on more water and cutting out the sugar and all that stuff from her system. Isn't that awesome? And I'm not even saying that you have to lose a ton of weight. I'm just saying I want you to feel better. I want you to learn how to eat and eat well so that you can feel your absolute best. So there's the To Be Mindset program, which teaches you how to eat for life. Now you can buy this and just have it. They've just, this week, launched a new program with it called To Be. It's a continuation thing. So a lot of people are like, oh, I got the program. Now what? Is there additional stuff? And now they're doing a monthly series that you can go along with it to get more recipes and to get more information and more connection to Ilana and learn more about it and just kind of go on this full journey with her. So there's that program. And then there's also the one you've probably seen me use a lot because this is how I function best. I like more structure. And so these little containers, they look little, but they're really not. They all coordinate to a certain food group. And when you kind of create your plan and you go from this, you can really figure out what your daily intake is going to look like. And when you go through these meal guides and things like that, it'll have on here the equivalent to what the containers are. So if you went through here, this was a zucchini, red pepper, sweet potato Frita for breakfast. Looks really amazing. And then it would have the different color containers that go with it as well. So you can do the basic nutrition plan that comes with a year subscription, a Beachbody On Demand. You can get the Fix 8 containers system, which is called Ultimate Portion Fix now, and it actually comes with this whole huge program. There's 30 some videos and really good information about how to eat in proportion to what your body needs. And this one is a lot better for you. It's not better for you. Both of them are good if you're working out. But this one really is really more about balancing your macros, making sure you're getting enough of everything to make sure your body's being fueled well. So this is what I've used the most of for my own personal journey as the container system. And this is what I can speak to the most. I do have the To Be Mindset because I do believe in those principles as well. But the one that I'm really going to be focusing on right away here when I get started here in January is the Ultimate Reset. And it's, like I said, it's a 21-day program. It's 3 weeks of solid nutrition. You get everything you need in this little booklet. It has all the recipes, tells you exactly what to eat when. The plan is super easy to follow, and you're going to get tons of fun people to do it with you. So if you're interested in this information, if you want to know more about the Ultimate Reset, just send me a message, comment below, send a DM privately so that no one else knows you're doing it. This group will be quiet. No one will know about it except you and me, and I guess a couple other handful of people that are in the group. But we're going to do it in an app called Vimify, which you can do on your phone, or you can do it online, and the content will come to you each day. So there'll be a check-in every day. You'll ask how you're doing. You can ask questions. You can be a part of it. And so it's super simple, it's super easy to do, and I would love for you to do it with me. My number one goal this year is to help as many people as possible feel amazing, eat right, and feel amazing. Obviously, you've been watching for a while. You know that I've got the fitness down. You can have the fitness down too. There's easy plans to follow. As simple as pushing play on a workout at home and getting anything done that you want to get done. So it's so simple. It's stupid simple. I had a girl message me today. Her name is Dana from Instagram, and she's like, my gym is so packed right now. It's driving me insane. Can I get access to the workouts that you do? And I was like, absolutely, you can get access to them. So she's jumping into our accountability group as well, getting workouts done at home because she loves fitness and she knows the gym goers are going to die off in a couple months, but she wants to have access to this now. You can do that too. Or you can start like I started, where I was really just embarrassed to go to a gym because I was a former college athlete, who completely lost herself in motherhood and my job and, trying to do everything for everyone and lost who I was. But now that I've learned how to do things from home, I've taught myself how to eat well through these programs. I've dove into figuring out what works for me with eating the right kinds of foods, eating God-made foods for me. It's really been super helpful. So I would love to help you do the same. I am working super hard this year on helping as many people as possible with their nutrition, because that's always the area that I struggle the most with too. And so fitness is easy for me. I've always been, I can't say really super easy, but like it's not easy to do, but it's easy to get in because it makes me feel amazing. And I know that food does the same thing. But when you can really focus in on it, what you focus on, you create more of, right? So when you can focus in on good foods, and you're going to find more good foods, you're going to find more good recipes, you're going to start feeling amazing. And that's what I want for you. That's what I want for you. That's what I want for me. That's what I want for everyone. Because when we feel good, we act good. It's all about these thoughts turn into our feelings, turn into our actions, turn into our results. And when you can focus on that kind of pattern, and you have something to do with the thoughts and the feelings, that's going to drive your action. That's going to drive your results in life, not just in physical fitness and physical nutrition, right? So when you feel good, you interact with everyone better. When you feel good, you live life better. When you feel good, you want to go live life more. And it's such a good thing, right? It's just a huge cycle upward instead of cycling downward. And so I want to help you. I want to be encouraged. I want to encourage you. I want to be encouraged by you. I am so inspired every day when I check into my accountability group and I see these women just rocking it. And so I'm pumped for that. I'm pumped for you. I want you to jump in and join us. I'm going to start, like I said, on the 13th. If you want to get in with me on this, or if you just have questions, shoot me a message. All right. Okay, guys, I will talk to you all later. Thanks for joining me today. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you all soon, hopefully in my inbox.